This week we begin reading the book and the Parsha known as Vayikra. The rabbis called this book Torat HaKohanim, the law of the Kohanim, which really referred to the laws of the Levites, and therefore the Greeks called it Leviticus, the law of the tribe of Levi, which is the Kohanim and the Levites. And this book, Leviticus, contains some of the most uplifting and glorious passages in all of human literature, and it also contains some pretty disgusting stuff about skin diseases, about people having bodily fluxes and discharges that render them ritually impure and ritually ineligible for coming in contact with God. The book of Leviticus also gives us the details of the limits and the guidelines for our behavior in everyday life, our business behavior, our behavior in what today we would call criminal matters, our sexual behavior. Leviticus literally goes into the nitty-gritty of everyone's lives at the same time that it teaches us how to reach and touch and commune with God. What kind of sense does it make to have both the most pedestrian and the most day-to-day earthy subjects in the same book as the most lofty, sacred, and exalting subjects? The answer is a very Jewish one. This book of Vayikra, this book of Leviticus that we begin reading together this week, this is a book about real life. This is a book that teaches us, that shows us that Judaism teaches, that it ain't all in the heights and it ain't all in the depths. That the true health of our souls, that the true holiness that we purport to seek is not just found on the pulpit or on the television or on a public platform somewhere, but that the true sanctity that we search for is found also, perhaps even more importantly, in the day-to-day life. It's in how the ordinary individual conducts herself or himself when he or she is doing business, when we are being intimate with our loved ones, when we have the opportunity to cheat and get away with it, and nevertheless say, no, this is not what God intends for us. This is not how we make ourselves holy. This is not how we bring ourselves to a better life. Leviticus and all of Judaism recognizes that religion is not meant only for the heights, and it's not meant simply for the depths of life, but that the entire range of human experience, from the pedestrian to the exalted, from the uplifting to the upsetting, every aspect of life is part of God's plan, and every moment of life, big or little, gives us the opportunity to strive for what is the goal of Vayikra, the goal of Leviticus, to be called to be holy. Have a great week.